Chosen ones. Yes, I'm talking to you. Have you ever felt like the world keeps blaming you for things you didn't do? Or that people come into your life broken and leave once they're healed? Maybe your life has fallen apart right before something amazing happened. What if I told you that none of it was your fault? That every heartbreak, every betrayal, every lonely moment was actually preparing you for something far bigger than you can imagine? Right now, the universe is sending you a message. Synchronicities, repeating numbers, signs, even feathers or coins appearing out of nowhere. These are not coincidences. They're proof that your life is about to shift in ways that will shock you. And the most powerful part, a massive shift is coming. A breakthrough, a cosmic activation, a moment where everything aligns in your favor. But here's the catch. You have to be ready to receive it. You have to see these signs, trust yourself, and step fully into your power. Before we dive in, I want you to do something. Comment 777 below if you've ever felt like a chosen one, or if you feel the universe is sending you messages right now. Your comment is your first step in claiming the energy and miracles waiting for you. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear could change everything. And the universe wants you to know once and for all, it was never your fault. Sign 1. You've been blamed for things you didn't do from the earliest moments of your life. You may have felt like the one carrying burdens that weren't yours. Maybe it was at home, where you were unjustly blamed for family conflicts. Perhaps it was at school, where teachers or classmates labeled you unfairly. Or maybe it was in your friendships or workplace, where misunderstandings, mistakes, or miscommunications somehow always landed at your feet. You've been the scapegoat, the one everyone looks at when things go wrong, even when you had nothing to do with it. This experience isn't random. It's a hallmark of those the universe calls chosen ones. You carry a rare, potent energy, one that illuminates truth and shines light into shadows that most people aren't ready to see. When someone isn't prepared to confront their own fears, insecurities, or mistakes, they project them onto you. You become the convenient target, absorbing guilt, blame, and judgment that never belonged to you in the first place. Think back over your life. How many times did you take responsibility just to maintain peace? How often did you stay silent, suppress your feelings, or smile through the pain because you feared conflict or rejection? You probably thought, if I just handle it, everything will be okay. And maybe for a moment, it was, but deep down it hurt. It confused you, and worst of all, it planted seeds of self-doubt and whispers in your mind asking, am I really the problem? Here's what the universe wants you to understand: that guilt you've been carrying is not yours to bear. You were placed in these situations deliberately, not to punish you, but to strengthen your soul. Each time you were blamed for something you didn't do, it was an opportunity to cultivate resilience, compassion, and discernment. You were learning how to set boundaries, how to hold your truth, and how to rise above the chaos of other people's projections. Being blamed repeatedly can feel isolating. You start questioning yourself, wondering if you're too sensitive, too weak, or too different. But here's the revelation: you're not the problem, you are the mirror. People see themselves reflected in you, their fears, their insecurities, their hidden truths, and it frightens them. That's why they lash out or place blame on you. But this reflection is actually a gift. It shows you who you are meant to be: strong, perceptive, and aligned with your highest self. The universe is working behind the scenes to clear these energies from your life. Slowly, the people who were projecting their darkness onto you will either transform or move away. The blame, criticism, and misunderstandings that haunted you are being lifted. And finally, you will be able to breathe freely without carrying the weight of other people's shadows. So the next time guilt creeps in, remind yourself, you are not responsible for what others choose to project. You are not the cause of chaos that surrounds you. You were meant to navigate these challenges not as a victim, but as a chosen one, learning how to wield your inner power. The universe sees your struggle, your patience, and your strength, and it is rewarding you with clarity, freedom, and a renewed sense of purpose. This is your first sign, your cosmic reassurance. You've been blamed unfairly, yes, but it was never your fault. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are powerful, illuminated, and deeply aligned with a destiny that the world has yet to fully understand. And now the universe is giving you permission to step into that power, unapologetically and without carrying the weight of what was never yours to carry. Sign 2, you attract broken people and then they leave. Have you noticed this strange pattern in your life? People seem to find you when they're at their absolute lowest. They're broken, lost, confused, or exhausted by life. They gravitate toward you as if your very presence is a warm light in a dark room. They pour out their stories, their pain, their secrets. You listen, you comfort, you guide, you pour your energy, your empathy, your time into them, and then, almost like clockwork, the moment they're back on their feet, they disappear. Sometimes without so much as a thank you. Sometimes with silence so cold it feels like betrayal. If this sounds like your life, you've probably asked yourself, why does this keep happening? Am I doing something wrong? Why do I keep giving and never receiving? It hurts, doesn't it? There's a sting in your heart each time someone leaves. You wonder if you're unworthy of the same care you give. You wonder if you're cursed to always be the healer, but never the healed. But here's the truth. The universe wants you to know this is not your fault. This is your sign. Chosen ones, souls with a higher calling and deeper sensitivity, are our natural healers. Your energy, your empathy, your words, your presence, they're like medicine. You carry a frequency that soothes chaos and calms storms inside other people. Without even trying, you lift others out of their pain. But here's the part that most chosen ones don't realize. You were never meant to hold on to everyone you help. You're not a container, you're a catalyst. Your purpose is not to fix everyone permanently, but to ignite their healing, spark their clarity, and help them remember their own power. This is a sacred contract. Before this life, your soul likely agreed to be a beacon for others. That's why strangers tell you their deepest secrets, why friends lean on you in crisis, why even people you barely know seem to just feel safe with you. It's not random, it's energetic. You are the lighthouse, and lighthouses don't chase ships. They stand strong and shine, knowing their role is to guide, not to follow. It's natural to feel drained by this cycle. You're human after all. You have needs too, and the universe sees that. It knows how much you've given, how much you've sacrificed, how often you felt empty after filling everyone else's cup. Here's the good news. This pattern is shifting. The universe is not only aware of your exhaustion, it's already preparing to reward you. You've been in a training ground, learning compassion, boundaries, and discernment, and now you're entering a new season. In this new chapter, the people who show up in your life won't just take from you. They'll pour into you too. They'll match your energy. They'll support you as much as you support them. You're stepping into a circle of reciprocity where your giving will be met with receiving. The universe wants you to hold on to this truth. Your worth is not measured by who stays or leaves after you've helped them. The fact that people heal and move on after being with you is not a rejection, and it's confirmation of your power. It means your light worked. It means you fulfilled your mission in their life. So the next time someone comes to you broken and then drifts away once they're whole, take a deep breath. Instead of feeling abandoned, feel honored. You were the bridge they needed to cross a river. You were the hand that helped them stand, and now they're walking forward, not because you weren't enough, but because you were exactly what they needed. And know this, the universe is already sending you your own healers, your own encouragers, your own tribe. You won't always feel empty. You won't always give without receiving. You've planted seeds for years with your kindness and empathy, and now your harvest is coming. This is your sign. It's not your fault. It's your power. You were born to be a catalyst, but you were also born to be loved, supported, and uplifted. The universe is making sure of it. Your circle is about to change. Get ready. Sign 3. Your life fell apart right before a breakthrough. Have you ever noticed a frustrating, almost cruel pattern in your life? Just when you're on the edge of something great, a promotion, a relationship, a dream finally coming to life, everything seems to crumble. The rug is pulled out from under you. A friend betrays your trust. A job opportunity disappears. A relationship ends unexpectedly. It feels like the universe is conspiring against you, leaving you in a mess just when you were ready to soar. But here's the truth that the universe wants you to hear. This is not punishment. This is alignment. Each time your life seems to fall apart, it's actually preparing you for the next stage of your journey. Chosen ones often experience what feels like repeated destruction, but in reality, these moments are divine refinements. You are like gold being purified in fire. Each challenge, loss, or heartbreak removes impurities, strengthens your resilience, and shapes your spirit into something far more luminous than before. Think about it. How many times did a closed door lead you to a better path? How many times did losing something you thought you couldn't live without actually open space for something far greater to enter your life? Every failure, every ending, every sudden shift was a signal from the universe. This no longer serves you. Make way for what is destined for you. It's easy to fall into self-blame during these periods. You might ask yourself, did I do something wrong? Was I not enough? Why does this keep happening to me? And it's understandable. Anyone would feel that way. But the truth is, you are not the problem. You are the student, the warrior, and the chosen one being refined for your destiny. The universe whispers to you in subtle ways during these times. You might feel nudges, synchronicities, or repeated signs telling you to let go, to release, to trust. That whisper is saying, trust me. You are not losing. You are leveling up. These moments of apparent destruction are also invitations to rediscover yourself. When the familiar falls away, you're forced to confront your true power, your deepest desires, and your authentic path. You learn to rely not on external circumstances or people, but on the strength within you. This is the essence of becoming a chosen one, realizing that no matter what falls apart, you remain unbreakable at your core. Here's another perspective. What if every loss was actually a doorway leading to an opportunity, a connection, or a blessing far greater than anything you could have imagined? What if the universe was quietly arranging the pieces of your life so that when the breakthrough comes, it feels effortless, natural, and aligned with your highest purpose? So, the next time your world seems to crumble, take a deep breath. Instead of panic or despair, look for the hidden blessing. Ask yourself, what is this making space for? What am I being prepared to receive? Because the universe is always working behind the scenes. That heartbreak, that job loss, that unexpected ending, none of it is your fault. It was never about you failing. It was about your soul stepping into a higher level of awareness, strength, and opportunity. Remember, your breakthroughs are never random, and they rarely happen without preparation. The turbulence before your ascent is part of a sacred plan. The universe is clearing the old to make room for the extraordinary. And when your moment finally arrives, you'll look back and realize that every fall, every tear, every ending was actually a step toward your most powerful self. This is your sign, chosen one. Your life fell apart not because you failed, but because you were being lifted into the life you were always meant to live. Trust it, embrace it, and get ready, because your breakthrough is closer than you think. Sign 4, you've always felt different, like you don't belong. Have you ever been in a crowded room, yet felt completely alone, surrounded by people, conversation, and noise? And still there's a quiet sense inside you whispering, I don't fit here. Maybe you've felt like this your whole life. In your family, you were the one who thought differently. At school, you didn't quite click with the groups everyone else seemed drawn to. In the workplace, you've sensed that you're walking a different path, even when you're smiling and nodding along. For years, you may have seen this as a flaw. You may have wondered why you're so different. Maybe you tried to blend in, to shrink, to hide your unique edges so you could belong. Maybe you even questioned your worth, but what if I told you this is not a flaw at all? What if your difference is the clearest sign of your purpose? Chosen ones rarely blend into the background. Your soul carries a frequency that others can feel even if they can't explain it. You're like a bright star in a dark sky, impossible to ignore once someone looks up. Even when you try to conform, there's something about you that stands out. Your eyes, your energy, your perspective, your intuition. When you were younger, this probably felt like rejection. You watched others form tight circles while you hovered at the edges. You tried to mimic their behavior, but something inside you just wouldn't let you pretend. That's because the universe has been protecting you. You were never meant to be average. You were never meant to live a life of quiet desperation. Your difference has been your shield, keeping you from paths, people, and choices that would have dulled your light. Your sense of not belonging is actually your calling card. It's the sign that you're on a unique mission, one that requires you to see what others can't. It's why you spot patterns, sense dishonesty, and feel energy shifts long before anyone else notices. Your intuition is sharper because your destiny is bigger. And while it may have felt lonely at times, the universe wants you to know this is protection, not punishment. If you had been fully accepted in every space, you might have settled for a life that wasn't meant for you. You might have been distracted from your higher calling. But because you didn't fit in, you learned how to stand alone. You learned self-trust. You learned how to listen to the quiet voice inside you, the one guiding you to your true path. Now you're reaching a point where your difference is going to become your advantage. The very traits that made you feel like an outsider will be the same ones that draw the right people and opportunities to you. The universe says you don't belong where you've been because where you're going is bigger. Take a deep breath and let that sink in. You're not broken, you're not weird, you're not behind, you're ahead. You're on the edge of a life that matches your frequency, a life where you won't have to shrink, explain, or hide this feeling of not fitting in. It's not your fault, it's your sign. It's proof that your soul has been set apart, not to suffer, but to shine. And very soon, you're going to see exactly why you were kept different all along. Sign 5. Your pain has become your power. Look back at your life for a moment. Think about the seasons that tested you the most, the heartbreak that felt unbearable, the betrayals that cut deep, the losses that seemed impossible to recover from. And yet, here you are. Somehow, every time you emerged stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. At the time, it might have felt unfair. You may have asked yourself, why me? Why does life keep putting me through this? You may have wondered if you were weak for struggling or if your spirit would ever recover, but the universe has been working quietly behind the scenes, alchemizing your pain into something extraordinary. Your power, every wound you've carried, every tear you've shed, every heartbreak you survived, these were not setbacks. They were lessons. They were the universe molding you into someone who can handle greatness, someone who can walk through fire and emerge with clarity, strength, and vision. The challenges you faced were not signs of weakness. They were signposts of your evolution. Most people break under pressure. They crumble, lose faith, or allow the weight of life to hold them down. But chosen ones transform under pressure. Your pain has been like a crucible, refining your spirit. It has sharpened your intuition, deepened your empathy, and strengthened your resolve. You have survived what others couldn't even imagine, and that survival itself is proof of your extraordinary nature. Think about the wisdom you now carry. Every experience that once felt devastating now gives you insight. Every obstacle has given you tools, perspectives, and inner resources that most people spend a lifetime trying to develop. You are walking proof that struggle does not diminish you. It amplifies you. The universe is speaking directly to you. It was never your fault, but it is your power. This is the secret of the chosen ones. Pain is not just endured, it is transformed. Every difficulty, every heartache, every moment of despair is fuel for the next chapter of your life. The very experiences that once felt like punishment are now the building blocks of your destiny. If you are sensing this truth in your heart, know this: the next chapter of your life will call upon everything you've survived and learned. Your pain will become your strength, your losses will become your wisdom, and your past will become your foundation. The challenges you thought would break you have actually made you unshakable. Your scars are not reminders of suffering. They are proof of your power. They are symbols that you are ready to rise, ready to claim the life and destiny that was always meant for you. The universe is not only acknowledging your journey, it is rewarding it. So take a moment, feel the strength inside you. Recognize that your struggles were never in vain, that your suffering was never your fault, and that your resilience is your superpower. The pain you've carried is not a burden. It is your badge of honor, your secret weapon, and the ultimate proof that you are one of the chosen ones. Sign 6. You see signs, synchronicities, and repeating numbers. Have you ever looked at the clock and noticed 1111, 222, or 333 flashing in front of you? Maybe you found a feather on the ground in an unusual place, or a coin appearing where it shouldn't be. Perhaps a song comes on the radio and the lyrics feel like they were written just for you, perfectly describing your situation or your feelings in that exact moment. If you've experienced this, you might have brushed it off as coincidence. But here's the truth: it's not random at all. These are signs, these are messages. The universe, your angels, your guides, and even your ancestors are all communicating with you through these subtle magical signals. They are confirming that you are exactly where you need to be, on the right path, and moving toward your purpose. Even if you can't see the whole picture yet, chosen ones often feel a deep sense of solitude, as if no one else truly understands them. And while it may seem lonely at times, the truth is that you are never truly alone. These synchronicities are a constant reminder: we see you, we are with you. None of this is your fault. This is your training ground. Every time you encounter a repeating number, a strange coincidence, or a pattern that seems too perfect to be random, it is the universe reaching out. It's telling you that your struggles, your doubts, and your challenges are not meaningless. They are part of a bigger design, a plan that is unfolding exactly as it should. When you notice these signs, take a moment to pause. Breathe, acknowledge them. Let yourself feel the reassurance and the love embedded in these messages. The universe is guiding you with gentle nudges, reminding you that your journey has purpose, that you are supported, and that your destiny is unfolding in perfect timing. These signs are more than just coincidences. They are confirmations of your alignment. Each one is a reminder that your choices, your growth, and your perseverance are being recognized. They are signals that the universe is orchestrating opportunities, synchronicities, and blessings specifically for you. The next time a number repeats itself, a feather falls at your feet, or a song hits you in the heart, do not ignore it. Stop, listen, reflect. These messages are proof that you are moving in the right direction, that you are protected, and that the power of the universe is working through you. This is your cosmic validation, your spiritual compass, and your reassurance that your life is unfolding exactly as it should. The signs are everywhere, subtle, persistent, and magical, and they are all for you, chosen one. Sign 7. The big shift is coming. Here's the one most people completely overlook. After years of struggle, heartache, blame, and feeling misunderstood, there comes a moment when the universe literally shifts the energy around you. It's subtle at first, almost imperceptible. A quiet pull, a nudge, a sense that something bigger is on the horizon. And then, suddenly it becomes undeniable. Opportunities appear in ways you never expected. People enter your life who uplift and support you. Blessings start flowing in ways that feel almost miraculous. This is not luck. This is your activation. This is the moment the universe has been preparing you for your entire life. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every closed door was not punishment, and it was never your fault. These experiences were confirmations of your calling. They were training grounds, shaping your soul, refining your energy, and preparing you to rise in alignment with your true purpose. Think about it. How often did you feel frustrated, like nothing was working no matter how hard you tried? How often did you wonder if you'd ever be recognized, valued, or understood? All of that was leading to this, a cosmic reset, a divine alignment, a surge of energy that positions you exactly where you're meant to be. Chosen ones often feel this shift as a subtle vibration in their life. You may feel lighter, more focused, more aligned. Decisions that once felt difficult are now clear. Doors that seemed permanently closed are opening with ease. The people who are meant to support you are stepping in naturally, and the ones who don't serve your higher path are falling away. This is not coincidence. This is divine orchestration. The universe is whispering, stand up, walk forward. It was never your fault, and now it's your season to rise. This is your confirmation, your cosmic green light. The struggles you endured were never a reflection of failure. They were preparation. Every tear, every lonely night, every moment of doubt has been a setup for this moment of expansion. You are stepping into a life that matches the energy you've been cultivating within yourself all along. Now is the time to claim your power. Embrace the opportunities coming toward you. Step into relationships, projects, and experiences that honor your growth. Trust your intuition. It has been sharpened by every challenge you faced. This shift is a gift, a reward, and a call to action all at once. The big shift may feel overwhelming at first. You might be tempted to doubt yourself, to think it's too good to be true, or that you're imagining it, but the signs are undeniable. Synchronicities, repeating numbers, doors opening, people appearing at the perfect moment. Everything is aligning to support your highest self. This is your season, chosen one. The universe is clearing space for you. It's removing obstacles, guiding blessings, and ensuring that your energy is matched by the right opportunities and people. This is the culmination of all you've endured, the reward for all you've persisted through, and the activation of your destiny. So step forward with courage. Embrace the flow. Let go of doubt, guilt, and self-blame. The shift is real, it's powerful, and it is yours. The universe says loud and clear, it was never your fault. Your time to rise is now. As we wrap up, chosen one, remember this. Every challenge you faced, every tear you've shed, every moment you felt misunderstood or alone, none of it was your fault. The universe has been guiding you all along, shaping your soul, refining your energy, and preparing you for the moment you're in right now. You are not here by accident. You were born to stand out, to rise above, and to fulfill a destiny that is far bigger than what anyone else can see. The pain, the confusion, the setbacks, they were never punishments. They were the training grounds that prepared you to step into your power, your calling, and your true life. Right now, a shift is happening. Doors are opening, opportunities are appearing, people, resources, and synchronicities are aligning to support your journey. The universe is confirming that you're on the right path, that everything you've endured has meaning, and that your breakthrough is closer than you think. So take a deep breath. Feel the energy rising within you. Step forward with confidence and trust. Release the guilt, release the blame, release the weight you've been carrying for far too long. You are free to embrace your purpose, your power, and your destiny. This is your moment, chosen one. The universe is speaking, and it's saying, it was never your fault. Your time to shine, rise, and thrive is now. If this message resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Comment below with your experiences and let us know how the universe is guiding you. Remember, your story is powerful, your journey is sacred, and your rise is unstoppable. The best is yet to come. Stay aligned, stay open, and get ready for the miracles that are on their way.